Alright, shut up. Let's start. What's up, nerds? Welcome to Game Query, the show where we're going to answer all of the game industry's hottest questions, like, if you could go on a date with one of the Pac-Man ghosts, which one would you do it with? I would pick Blinky. Joining me is Leo, the video boy Vader. Leo, what's up?
I would pick Inky.
Inky? Is that a real character?
Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and Clyde, right?
You know more about the canon than I do, yeah.
Yeah, I've done the research.
Usually I go to AJ here and call him the Michigan Militia Moser, but AJ has since moved to New York City, the Big Apple.
That's
what
right.
What are you doing there? Yeah, why did you move?
I like to ride trains a lot, and so that's what I've been doing down here.
I have a completely unscripted question to ask you, and what is the craziest thing you've seen on a train?
Oh man, I'm not prepared for this one at all. I've seen a lot of dudes just talking to themselves, but not like a reasonable conversation, just like screaming at themselves on trains, and not like at night or anything, just at like 1 p.m. And
Sure.
It's a little strange and especially awkward where everyone on the train kind of notices what's going on, but no one wants to look at each other or him, so everyone just sort of awkwardly stares down at the floor and then shuffles off the train like 2 stops early, just so they can walk home and not have to deal with whatever is happening.
AJ, how similar is your experience living in New York to Larry Clark's seminal film Kids?
It's 100% the same thing.
Wow, you are... I don't think that speaks much about you. Also joining us is Haley the Loon McLean. McLean? I don't know how to pronounce your last name.
Wow.
McLean.
Yeah, thanks, Leo.
Steve,
thanks, Larry.
Steve McQueen.
And I would go for Clyde, if we're throwing that out there.
And lastly, joining us, our first guest
boy.
ever, Emma, mostly Japanese, Kidwell.
It's me. Hi.
What a hell of an introduction. Emma is a independent game developer who makes really funny games about buying condoms. What specifically, because I know you've made so many, but I'm thinking specifically of Well, This Is Awkward.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
so
true.
Tell us a little bit about that game. Just go ahead and put your brand out there real quick.
Just ignore Leo's cat.
Sorry.
It's really hard. It's so squeaky. My brand is...
Yeah, who are you? Why are you on our show?
Who am I and why am I here? That's a loaded
And why
question.
are you making games about condoms?
Well, the short answer to that is it was a class assignment, and
Okay.
it was a tweet that I sent out into the world and thought it was dumb, so I wanted that sweet credit, that college credit. And then I made it, and it was stupid, and it ended up being fine, and now it's on the internet. But it was based off of the experience of, buying condoms, which is really weird. And my favorite comment that I've, read on the internet about it is oh, you should just go on Amazon and be like a hard ass like me and just buy 100 of them all at once. But back in my day, I couldn't do that, so...
I like the fact that he or she, which I guess it's a he, I don't know,
It's a he,
thinks that they're a hard ass for using Amazon. That's the least hard ass thing ever. That makes life so much easier.
You should be a hard ass like me and just use 100 at a time.
All at once. Oh, God.
Just layer upon layer upon layer.
That's right. Well, it was a really, really funny game, and I recommend all of our listeners across the world,
All 6 of you,
and beyond, go play that game. And you also put out a game not too long ago called 2016 that I also played. That was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, thanks. That one was not funny at all.
But enough of the compliments for you. We got to get this show going. We can't spend an hour just praising you.
I just want to. Can I interrupt for just a hot second? We were on for 30 minutes before recording, and I didn't hear a goddamn word out of Leo's cat. And then the second we started recording, he was like, "What is up?"
It's because I was playing with him the whole time.
Oh,
He wants attention
okay.
again.
Doctor's extra sassy today. So anyway, this is Game Query, where we all bring a question to the table, the metaphorical table, and we all hash it out to answer what we think is the most appropriate. And then we award a point based on who we think was the funniest.
That was a really complacent side.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We're 3 episodes in. I'm really sick of doing this. And then we award a point to who we think is the funniest. AJ and myself are currently tied at a point, and no one cares about the rules of this. So, AJ, you've been talking a big game about your question this week.
Right.
Lay it on me.
This one's been haunting me for weeks now because we've been on a brief hiatus, and this has been keeping me up at night. And
that's not true. We all had a Discord call last week that you skipped.
That's right. Yes, I was on a bus.
We talked about business.
Yeah, and I would
business plans.
I was up in the DM. No, what I desperately need to know is what's the worst celebrity appearance in a video game ever? And I have something that I can't believe exists and was allowed to exist and is on so many levels just like mind-boggling and disrespectful and inconceivable, and it's the after credit sequence in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 where yeah, if you know where this is going, it's bad.
Yeah,
where like the disabled war veterans that you like played as during Black Ops 2 are like aged up, and they're sitting around like hanging out and like talking about stuff, and all of a sudden the one guy starts like drumming on his disabled legs, and then Avenged Sevenfold come out and play a metal concert. in some kind of really strange tribute to the troops that's just misplaced in every way imaginable. And I actually went and looked up, like Avenged Sevenfold Call of Duty to refresh myself before recording, and it turns out on the official Call of Duty wiki page they have entries for every single Black Ops game, all 3 of them, but I only remember
really?
this one sequence, so it must be their music or something. But yeah, like they fully animated the band and put them in this cinematic scene from Black Ops 2, and it's bad. It's just rough.
Remember they didn't have guitar straps, so they're just like awkwardly holding guitars. Does it really start with a disabled veteran like drumming on his legs though?
Yeah, dude, they try and like tie it into the story. They try and make it a part of the story, and it's just like, what in the fuck are you doing?
Oh shit. Wow. That's fucked up. I mean, that's great. It's brilliant, but
so like outside of just, being completely disrespectful to like military personnel, it's just like a shitty scene, and I'm curious if there's anything that could be worse than that.
I mean, I feel like you've already won this question, but for the sake of the show, we'll push forward. Like, Jesus Christ.
Do you guys remember Kurt Cobain in Guitar Hero World Tour?
Whoa, they didn't.
Is that a real thing?
Did they?
That is a real thing.
No shit.
You can see him jumping around, rapping on stage. It's really crazy.
Was he a playable character, or like just on the stage or something?
I think he was just on stage. Like, you could have different bands in that game or whatever. I don't know. I never played it. The footage is out there, and it's quite horrifying.
I don't know.
World Tour was World Tour 4? I think it was 4.
4, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave Grohl, like, made a video that was like, hey, please patch him out of the game. It's really horrible to see this done to my friend.
So, staying on brand, I'm going to bring up one of the Tony Hawk's Underground games.
There it is. It's our weekly mention.
I'm getting paid by the Ghost of Neversoft. Keep plugging them. But the second one, you play as Steve-O riding a mechanical bull.
Oh my god, I remember
Which
that.
is like, that game was already the worst of what 2005, like all the shittiest trends of 2005, like Viva La Bam and Jackass and all that. But like to just put Steve-O on a mechanical bull, shirtless, wearing I think like his own G-string, it's
so.
too much.
didn't he have, like, I feel like he had a voice line that he just kept saying over and over and over. I don't know what it was, but that's just in my head right now. I remember playing that.
Do you think they mocapped him?
Like, yeehaw, yeehaw.
Do you think they mocapped him on a mechanical bull for that?
I think maybe they just took artistic liberty and just,
Okay, I was hoping we could have a funny conversation about it.
The intricacies of a mechanical bull are pretty tough to kind of figure out.
Don't they just go back and forth? I've never ridden
left and
a
right.
mechanical bull.
That's what you
they
think.
Go buck wild.
Oh,
have
Jesus.
any of you all ever ridden a mechanical bull?
I have, yeah.
Really? Tell me about that.
It's interesting for sure. I was really drunk the one time I did it, and I just got thrown off a lot. And
Emma, who's the worst celebrity in a video game? Does it have to be their likeness, AJ?
Well, what I was thinking was like for some like immersion breaking appearances from someone.
I have
Sure.
one. I thought of it immediately.
Okay.
So did you guys ever play Herbs?
Sims in the City?
It was like a
shit. Yeah, URBS. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gifted that from my brother for Christmas whenever it came out, and I remember I was playing it at a friend's house, and they have the Black Eyed Peas just show up as obvious
Nice.
like product placement or something, and all I remember is this vivid ass memory of just me being rejected to go into a party because my character wasn't cool enough by one of the band members, and I think it just set me up for failure for the next like couple years, because now I can't walk into parties without feeling like, oh man, all the members of the Black Eyed Peas are just going to show up out of nowhere.
Will.i.am's gonna get
and
I
reject
feel like
me. Yeah.
I feel like every 5 years the Black Eyed Peas just show up and do pop culture again, and everybody's pissed off about it.
It was bad, and I hate it. I think about it sometimes, obviously, but it wasn't a good. It was just bad. No.
Do you have just like is it some like deep-rooted psychological fear that if you go to a party, like Fergie's gonna show up and kick you out?
And be like, get out.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's great.
That's a really good one.
Herbs seems like the Bratz dolls of
I was
video games,
actually
just like the worst cash in on
I was thinking
urban
about that
culture.
game the other day for some reason. I was like, remember that really I played it on Nintendo DS, and I was like, what the fuck was going on with that game? That was a strange, and like the end of it, I think you ended up going to some kind of like tropical island or some shit. That game was
nothing more
that game was
urban than a
messed up.
tropical island.
Oh, yeah. Was Herbs Sims in the City like a spin-off of the Herbs? Was that like... Because I played
I think
the hell
it's
out of that game.
I think it's the same
remember that
one. Like it was called like the Herbs.
Is it the
Sims
same
in
one?
City.
And you just had to
Yeah.
have convos with people and get like pluses or minuses depending on what you said?
I think so. It was an obvious
Yeah.
Sims
Oh, yeah.
spin-off, but like it was like they tried to be edgy, maybe, or
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. No, it was called The Herbs Sims in the City, and then it was developed by Maxis. So yeah,
Wow, I played a lot of that game.
it was rated T for teen.
Well, I sure wasn't.
I
And
don't
there
know
was
what-
a special
Yeah.
Black Eyed Peas edition for PS2. Apparently, there it is.
That must have been. There it is. That's where it all started.
Oh my
okay,
gosh.
PS2.
Emma, you could be some like popular party celebutante had it not been for The
Yeah.
Herbs.
They ruined it.
That's
That's
like my
great.
origin story for when I.
You definitely wouldn't have been on the show.
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't have to stoop to these low podcasts.
We'll never know.
You would be on like Joe Rogan's podcast or something. That's the only
Yeah,
popular
dude. Let me
podcast I know.
let me add on to my
whole
question. When
world.
can we get Alex Jones an official licensed appearance in a game? Because that's what I want. No, when can we get
meant on
Alex
the
Jones on the podcast? Yeah.
That too.
Haley, do you have an answer for this?
Mine, I kind of have like 1.5. Like, so for actual celebrity appearance in a game that I was just like, what? I remember playing, I think it was for Grand Theft Auto 4, and you go in the stand-up club, and it's straight up Ricky Gervais.
Oh yeah.
in there. Yeah, and I remember listening listening to his stand-up, I'm like, no way Ricky Gervais did. Like, no way. And I Googled it, and that's him. He's like, he recorded that for Grand Theft Auto.
Cat Williams did one, too.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Oh,
what I was
really?
trying to think
Yeah, he's
of.
in that game.
Cat
I don't
Williams.
know if I saw that one.
Y'all ever seen the video of that like 12-year-old
Yeah.
kid beating Cat Williams up?
It is good shit.
No.
He starts a fight with a literal child, and the kid whoops his ass.
Okay, so my other half one is also a Sims one, but the fact that some artists actually sing the Simlish versions of the songs in The Sims. Have you heard about this?
Yeah.
Like, so, like, Pocket Full of Sunshine is, like, in The Sims, it's like, Baba She Baba Laba Daba Dee Da, or whatever, and she, like, whoever that, I'm blanking on her name, she sings it for them, and, like, there's a music video for it,
No
where she sings it in
shit.
Simlish.
Are you serious?
It's so weird.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
and I used to watch those when I was younger, and I was just in awe that they actually
Natasha Bedingfield?
recorded in a yeah. She sings it in Simlish. There was a video, and I used to watch it all the time.
That's horrible.
I know.
Yeah, it's got to
Did
be
you
fucked
memorize
up.
all the lyrics in Simlish?
Yeah, put
on
some in
on
right
nature
here.
of just like bad appearances too, I just kind of want to like give an honorable mention to Kiefer Sutherland in Metal Gear Solid 5, who was Snake for all of 6 words maybe over the course of the total game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
Wow.
are 6 good words, though.
They are.
Wasn't Kiefer Sutherland was in a Call of Duty game, wasn't he? And it was like problematic.
Was it
5,
really?
World at War, he was in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm gonna vote AJ on this one because that was.
Yeah, I
hilarious.
really like the memories
like
of
the
the
herbs
herbs
in the
being
city
dug
one.
out of
Yeah.
my
I
like-
subconscious for the second time this week.
Okay.
I like how it really, really messed up Emma in her whole, youth years.
So that's 2 for Emma, 1 for AJ. Leah, which answer was your favorite?
Definitely Emma's.
Okay,
Yeah.
Emma. Even though you've won this round, which answer was your favorite?
I'm gonna vote for myself. Is that allowed?
That is allowed. Oh, it's
Yeah,
actually
totally.
encouraged.
I'm voting.
Totally. So, Leah, what's your question?
Okay. My cat actually just knocked the pen over that I was using to hold my place in my notebook where I have it written down. It's 1-1.
Great radio.
So he's done then. He's not.
Yep. Which body augment from Deus Ex would be the most useful in real life?
Oh, fuck.
That's like a real.
I have a list prepared.
Okay, go ahead.
I think you should go first then.
Here's some of the possible choices.
Do they have to be from the game? I like that you're presenting this like it's a book report, like you're a 6th grader. Which augment would I like by Leo Vader, grade 6?
What I want for Christmas is Adam Jensen's arm.
Here's one. Social enhancer.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want that. Info link. Smart vision.
What are these? Like, what are you going to use these, and what are their real world applications?
That's up to you.
Do you not hear their names? Social.
Yeah, they to enhance your social skills. Implanted rebreather. I guess you can breathe underwater with that one. That'd be fun, right, guys?
Yeah, that would be
Say that-
practical,
yeah.
which means it's absolutely
Fun in
not
the
I
that
think
one.
I'd like that.
Remote hacking would be good.
Okay.
Tesla, which I think is just you get a Tesla. Icarus Dash. Sounds cool. Nanoblade. Focus enhancement. Cybernetic leg prosthesis. Any of these sticking out to you guys?
I like the fun in the tub.
Oh
I'm
my
pretty sure.
gosh.
Where are
I'm
you
pretty sure
finding-
in the first one you could just like augment yourself to glow at certain points, like a short range flashlight. Basically, like when you were in some of the dark areas, it was basically like impossible to progress without just like the ability to just sort of like light up an area. So I think I'm gonna take that just so I can be like the light of people's lives.
That augment was called Light. I'm looking at it now. This is a short and long range flashlight that is possibly one of the most useful augmentations in the game itself.
That's the one, yeah. Like
Wow, good job, AJ.
if you're ever walking around at night, you can alert every one of your coming presence by just
Oh, cool.
glowing. Like, or you could be like one of those fish that traps unsuspecting prey by using your light.
You could,
Oh, an anglerfish.
you could go to the club and lure a mate.
I'm definitely
stand on
not
the
going to
dance
do
floor
that.
and glow.
I think I would pick from the very first Deus Ex, Aqualung, because I'm a really big fan of Jethro Tull.
Oh, he did it. Boy, he did it.
And they have an album
Did
called
it?
Aqualung. So
I would probably go with turret
Nope.
domination.
Nice.
I think that would come in handy a lot.
I wouldn't take any of the
Is there
ones
a-
from Mankind Divided because I didn't actually play that game.
I only played the first Deus Ex. I never played any.
Yo,
other.
Human Revolution's the shit. You got to play that one, dude.
Emma,
Well, I have not played any of these, so I'm just looking at a list here. I'm gonna say the spunkiest and funnest ones. Peps.
Peps.
It's a fun
Oh.
word.
Peps.
Nanoblade. Kind of like Genji. Ana from Overwatch a little bit. A little bit of both. Typhoon. I know what that word is.
That's a big spin
Titan?
move. You spin around and it like kills everybody. It does a tornado or some shit, I
Oh.
think, maybe?
I could definitely use that in my
Yeah,
video,
totally.
like,
Isn't there one that just like lets you download a bunch of like shit basically straight to your brain? Like info link,
No, that's the
info
Matrix.
link or whatever the hell.
I think that is one. Yeah,
Cool.
Infolink. That's right.
That one's the shit.
Establish
right
and receive wireless transmissions.
there. Nice. That could come in handy. You could watch Info Wars at all times of the day. The 20.
What is Smart Vision? What's that one? That one sounds pretty useful.
You get to see a iPhone OS. It's just your vision forever is the iPhone 7 OS.
You can see through
Nice.
walls and stuff. It highlights useful items.
There's one called sub-vocalization where you communicate silently, and I think that's just like whispering. It's just like you get the ability to be like, I don't think.
For Adam Jensen, that has to be an augment, though, because his default voice is like...
Okay,
loud and
his
grating.
voice is so...
Oh,
not to
yeah.
like seriously talk about video games on this podcast or anything, but like I
Please.
can't stand Adam Jensen's voice acting. It's
Thank you.
It's so bad.
Garbage. It's hot garbage, and no one should have to
Yes.
listen to it. He should take that whisper thing then, so we don't have to
Yeah,
listen to
he
him.
should get the sub-vocalization.
All the
Yeah, so you
Emma,
just don't hear
which,
him anymore, you just see the subtitles.
Emma, which augment would you take?
I was looking, and I think I would take Cloak, because you just
Okay.
become invisible, and I feel
Okay.
like I could get out of a lot of really uncomfortable situations. Like, if I didn't want to talk to anybody anymore, I could just cloak away.
yeah.
You could go to that party that the Black Eyed Peas kicked you out of.
If the Black Eyed Peas
Will
start
I
walking
am and
towards you.
Fergie, and just
Yeah.
put on my cloak. and they'll
Give
never
Give them
see me.
wedgies.
I don't need that one because I feel like I'm already invisible.
What?
Oh,
Hey, Jay.
I was gonna make a joke like that, but now we can't have.
Yeah,
two
Adam
Debbie
Jensen's such a
Downers in
handsome
here.
man. Like that one could come in handy for him, but it's not like anyone pays attention to me.
I think I would do carrying capacity 3 so I could upgrade my carry capacity.
To 3.
Yeah, it would allow my cybernetic arm to carry 110% more inventory.
It actually
loads than
it
normal,
allows you to
so I
carry
could
up to
just
3
carry-
things at a time, no matter what size they are. You can just carry 3 things.
That would be cool because the other day I was trying to carry my water bottle because I carry a water bottle with me everywhere. Let's just move past it. That's just a fact.
Yeah,
of
you gotta
life.
hydrate.
My cup of coffee, and then my Bluetooth speaker, so I could listen to podcasts on the go. So I could.
I would get
use
punched
the-
through wall.
Thank you for taking that one on for me.
Or optimized musculature. That sounds good.
I would get those dope ass sunglasses he wears.
I think those are just like glued onto his eyeballs, right?
Yeah, or that's
I
what he
don't-
has
I
instead
don't-
of eyeballs.
He looks like a weird dragonfly, and it makes me uncomfortable.
Are they just gorilla glued on there?
I assume so. I don't think he ever. Well, I don't know. They're just. It makes him look like a weird, like, cyber bug.
A bug man.
I get that augment.
We've
Cyberbug.
presented
Cyberbug. Sounds good.
we've presented a lot of compelling answers, but we got to whittle this down to one.
I think
Punch through walls was pretty funny, but that's only because it's the only one I can remember.
I think a lot of people take the ability to carry 3 for granted a lot, and so that sounds like it's got the most practical implications to me.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Carry capacity 3. So is that?
That's really specific and nailed. You know what you want.
Yeah.
So there's the winner,
Choose it,
carrying
get it.
capacity.
Because like the
3.
other ones, the thing about Deus Ex is that like in that world, all of the like big augmentations just like make people hate you because there's all like the super fucked up political stuff about but I feel like if you were just able to carry more shit, people would be like, you're not really hurting anyone, just like you're like, I just wanted to like take a piece of pizza and my water bottle and my Bluetooth speaker with me wherever I go.
Like
Help people move.
we're just I can help all my friends move instead of like lying to get out of it. Also, if we're applying it to our normal lives, like I'm not some dope RoboCop, I'm just a normal dude. So I don't need all those like violent ones. I just need to carry a couple extra things when I'm walking from my car to my house.
How
That's so fair.
how often
and,
would you realistically
deserve
need to
that.
punch through walls too? Like as cool as that power is, just punch through walls. Would you use it like twice, maybe?
I had
You'd be in
Pretty
prison
often.
pretty
I'll
quick.
say 2 or 3 times a day.
Yeah, getting out of social situations, just punch through a
You okay,
wall
Leo?
and jump out.
Yeah.
when I was a
Like
kid.
if my neighbor's
That's
being
true.
too loud in the middle of the night or something, I just
Punch through the wall.
yeah.
Ask them to kindly keep it down and then just start building the wall back up.
Yeah.
Some plywood and like some nails.
That's a whole other augment is wall rebuild.
My augmentation is build the wall.
You'd need
So
the
you'll
dual
need
combo.
both.
Emma,
Yeah.
as our first guest, a lot of weight is placed on your shoulders to bring the best question to the episode.
Yeah. I was having a hard time,
Okay.
but I had some help from the garbage crew earlier, actually.
The Garbage Crew, a secret Slack group that we shall no longer speak of.
Oh, wait. I
We
don't
can't let
even...
knowledge of that out.
I was talking to some associates on the internet.
Colleagues,
To your
if
garbage
you will.
men.
Garbage
friend
men.
I was talking to some garbage men. And so my question is so which 2 video game characters do you think would make the best odd couple roommates in the newest goofy primetime ABC sitcom that's going to air every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern?
Ooh.
All right.
Yes.
It's a video game sitcom. I like that.
For me, dads are
Oh.
in right now.
Fuck yeah.
So I would have Octodad and the dad Ethan Mars from Dad of the Year, in my opinion. Ethan Mars from Heavy Rain.
Jason.
Hell yeah. He cut off his finger for his son.
It would
That's
be
a
like
true dad.
Gladiator style. Who would do the most for their son? Competition. So it's like, what's that one? It's like X Factor meets dads. So you'd have to go through all these trials to
Sold
save
it.
your son.
Oh,
That's a good
wow.
one.
That's really good. There would be so many fingers cut off.
Yeah. And Octodad has
he
8
can
arms.
keep
so
cutting his
he's,
fingers off.
That's right.
He's already ahead of the
Oh, yeah.
curve.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Everyone loves the
But-
silent protagonist too. All he does is make weird mouth noises.
Would the human
True.
dad get
Love it.
bothered at all with his roommate just kind of like flopping his body everywhere like a rag doll to accomplish anything?
well, the
that
thing
sounds
is,
like a lot of
nobody
solid...
knows. Nobody knows that Octodad is an octopus.
Ah.
Nobody
Yeah.
suspects
Is
a
he
thing.
supposed to be an octopus?
I thought he was supposed to be
Yeah,
a dad.
the audience will be in on it.
His suit just...
The thing
his
about
suit
Octodad-
confuses.
Yeah, it
So when
charms
he's
me.
I mean,
like
it's...
Yeah.
gets undressed, I'm sure like nobody's ever seen him. Maybe he's a never nude, so no one ever sees him as an
A what?
octopus. A never nude?
The hell?
Never heard
What
of
is
that.
that?
You wear jorts.
You're never nude.
Yeah, you wear jorts underneath all of your clothes when you shower, when you go to sleep.
Oh, so like how Ned Flanders showers with his trunks on so he doesn't see his shrink dink?
Yeah.
That's a Simpsons joke for you guys
Octodad.
there.
But that's my pitch. X Factor, two dads, Ethan Mars
Okay.
and Octodad.
I think I've got a good one.
Okay.
I want to see Delilah from Firewatch and GLaDOS from Portal living together, because for most of their respective games, they're just disembodied female voices that kind of guide you through what's happening and talk to you as the protagonist. And so for a sitcom, it's basically just like a shot of an empty living room and you just hear two voices talking to you for the entire show. Yeah. They're basically
yelling at
just
each other
always
from
yelling
their
at each other,
bedroom.
and so it's kind of like a really avant-garde concept for a sitcom where like you never see
Oh, yeah.
any of the characters.
And
Interesting.
if their respective significant other comes over, it's just them like yelling commands at them of where to go and what to do.
yeah,
That's good.
That's so good. But is Delilah like constantly like tempting or like leading on GLaDOS to do something for her? You know how she's like always leading on the Wreck-It Ralph or whatever the main character was.
yeah. We actually like
Henry.
we see GLaDOS, like, you know, in the game you actually can encounter her, and so how I'm imagining
yeah.
like the series finale or basically the last episode, because I don't imagine this shit would get renewed. The last episode goes with trying to guide the big like robot arm looking thing to where up to Delilah's room, and then you just kind of like open the door and it turns out it's just like a mountain and you see a helicopter leaving and you're like, that's kind of disappointing, but I feel like I had a good time getting there, and then it's over.
Aw.
Spoilers for Firewatch.
Well, I didn't say that.
God, I don't know. This is really good.
I think I would
This is
go
a good
with
question.
That's a really
Jackie
good one.
Estacado from The Darkness, and
Staying on brand.
Fucking brand.
and Super Mario.
Specifically Super Mario,
Okay,
not just
why?
Mario.
No, Super
Okay.
Mario. I just feel like they're polar opposites, you know? Jackie, dark, brooding. Mario, it's generally pretty positive.
It's pretty good. Happy guy.
Okay, cool.
Would Mario only say it's a me, Mario? Would that be the only like
he
interactions
said-
that they ever have? Like, man, Mario.
And that's when the audience would all go, ah, and all
Oh yeah,
clap.
there'd be a
Oh,
laugh
yeah, yeah,
track
Yeah, it's
for
definitely his
sure.
catchphrase, but he has a couple really good lines in Mario 64 that definitely
Yeah,
aren't
like,
racist
wahoo.
at all. Yeah, and when he's dreaming and
think,
muttering the word ravioli, that's definitely just a good line and not racist for sure.
Would
Best game ever made, no doubt.
would Darkness guy like grab Mario's face too and just kind of stretch it around in different directions? Like, would that be a sort of a fun gag they always pull?
Oh yeah, with his like shadow arms.
Yeah, when he gets on his nerves, for sure, for sure. And they're both Italian, so
Yeah.
it's like they're both bonded by that, you know? That's why they moved
that
in, is like they're
shared
cousins or
Italian
something.
experience.
Yeah,
The universal experience of being Italian.
right.
Yeah, it'd kind of be like The Godfather.
Yeah.
It's the only movie I could think of off the top of my head.
So is this
about
kinda-
Italians.
Is this
The
kind of like
Italian
the spiritual successor to The Sopranos,
right.
basically?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
I think I would want to see the Blob
Again.
from Inside. We're really just recycling all our old
You
material
love that
here
blob.
with the T-shape from Tetris, because I think watching them trying to fit around each other in their apartment would be really funny.
I think
Like imagine that odd couple trying to sit on a couch. You got a whole episode of material.
I feel
you know?
like you get like 6 minutes out of that total.
It's a short.
Man, this is a hard one. I'm struggling. I think it'd be entertaining to see Ash catch him and whoever the lead guy is in Yokai Watch. Because there'd be an interesting balance there of, like, the poster kid and then the wannabe still trying to make it. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
you can just chuck in Pokemon and Yokai all
Yeah,
over. It's just
imagine-
for filler episodes.
Imagine all the little fucking monsters running around their
The
apartment.
kid from
causing
Yokai
Exactly.
Watch.
mayhem,
I
yeah.
don't want to like look it up, but the kid from Yokai Watch just has like this boring as fuck name. At least in the English version, it's like
Oh, yeah, I can't remember what it is.
Dan.
it's straight up
Yeah.
just like I'm Josh.
Blake Hester.
Yeah, I'm Blake Hester.
That's right. Yep, that's right.
Yokai Watch Kid.
That kid's such a little fucker too.
It's a great radio.
I feel like it's Nash or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, fuck that name.
Doesn't that sound like a Nash? Oh, guess what? It's Nate. How
Nate.
close was I?
That's pretty shitty. Yeah.
So,
Ash and Nate.
Well,
AJ, what was your answer?
oh, it was GLaDOS and Delilah.
Delilah.
That's right. Are we ready to
Well,
deliberate?
not to get specific too, but it would have to be Red because Ash Ketchum was never in a video game. If we want to get specific there.
Oh. Well, actually.
That's true.
Actually.
You're right. I admit it.
I think I gotta give that one to AJ because I really like the idea of that weird, what did you call it, avant-garde comedy of them just yelling back and forth to a static screen.
Definitely just like voices for probably a season, but it would be a good season.
Mm-hmm. Leo,
I do like Emma's dads, though. I think there's
Dads are certainly hot.
a lot of
right now.
episodes in that idea.
Yeah, Dad's
Yeah.
are
So we got one vote for GLaDOS and Delilah, one vote for the dad crew. Emma, who do you pick?
I really like the Delilah and GLaDOS. I'm gonna have
Okay.
to say that. That gets my vote.
Leo?
It's noble to vote for the.
I wanted to
enemy.
vote for my dads, but I have to emancipate myself from them, so gotta leave the nest.
Leo, what about you?
I like Yokai X Pokemon because I just love good cross branding opportunities, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of merchandising coming out of that.
Oh,
So much merchandising.
that's true.
Wait, AJ, what did you say?
I didn't say anything, but I actually also really like the Ash Ketchum meets fuckboy Nate thing, just because, well, it wouldn't be Ash. It would be Red, and Red would absolutely body Nate, because also, canonically, Red doesn't say anything when you encounter him at the end of Pokemon Gold and Silver, the best video game of all time. He just meets you
You ain't kidding.
with an ellipsis, and so Nate's a really talkative little fucker, and it would just be like an interesting dichotomy, for sure.
Yeah,
So-
they could battle their little pocket monsters to death
Also, like,
all the
every
time.
Pokemon would kill any of the yokai pretty easily.
Mhm.
Yeah, Magikarp would kill every single yokai there is. So.
Magikarp could kill
So-
me, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hell yeah, dude. So for the first time in GQ history, we have a tie with answers. So I don't really know what to do.
Well, who didn't vote for either of them?
Yeah, there's five of
Someone
us.
didn't vote.
Yeah, 2 people voted for AJ's answer.
Oh yeah.
1 person voted for Emma's, and 2 people voted for Haley. But
What
when
was
we
the
break down,
what was the one vote?
Emma's Octodad and
Ethan Mars.
Ethan Mars.
Oh, so who was that?
That was me.
Vote again.
Well, hold on.
I mean, am I gonna be that one? That's
I mean-
just a huge dick and votes for myself to break the tie.
The truth be told, when we pick
Leo's cat's voting for me.
when we pick the winner, we never even factor in. Well, I
Yeah.
guess we do. Never mind.
This whole show is
So-
meaningless, but this right here is the most meaningless part.
This is the most time we've ever spent on something in
We could
this
take
show.
the ties and then just vote between the ties.
Okay,
That's such.
let's do it. So
Oh,
we have AJ's answer of GLaDOS and Delilah, and then Haley's answer of Red and Nate. My vote goes to AJ.
Mine does too.
Okay. Leo?
Haley, we're just voting again, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like we did this. It feels like this is exactly the thing. Was that we had
no.
we had one vote.
No.
We had one vote that
We
wasn't
have
for
one
either
extra.
of them.
One extra, so
So
It was me, and I voted for AJ.
Oh,
Isn't
oh
it?
well then
Did
AJ.
AJ win?
So why did we spend all that time? Why am I taking notes?
Wait, what happened? There?
something's gonna reveal itself in the audio, and we're all gonna look like idiots. But I don't know what it was right now.
Okay, so AJ takes that question, and I will
But did
go
I?
ahead and ask.
That was the closest I ever got to a victory.
That's
Fingers
true.
crossed.
You'll get him
So
next time.
I will.
You could have
uh,
made yourself win that one if you just voted for yourself.
Yeah, I want my first win to be, real deal.
Okay.
So anyway, Fair enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask my question. And
Oh yeah, wait. Also, that doesn't matter at all. Okay, that's what we were talking about beforehand. All right, never mind.
So,
yeah, none of this matters.
So anyway, moving forward.
Go ahead, Blake, ask your question.
I'm gonna go ahead and jerk the wheel. If you had to create a supergroup, a supergroup band of video game characters, what members would play what instrument, and what would the name of their band be?
That's hard.
Yeah, well, I said it at the top of the show. This is where we answer the game industry's most burning questions. So,
Okay, I'm gonna.
How many pieces in this band?
I mean, just feel it out. If it's just one performer,
I'm gonna go on the
full
fly
orchestra.
here. I'm gonna go on the
Okay,
fly
let's hear
here. I'm gonna remake Death Grips, which, for those of you who
Why? Death Grips was bad enough in the beginning. Why do we need to remake
Okay,
it?
well let's make it worse. For those of you who aren't familiar, Death Grips is a
The
drummer,
worst rap group of all time.
it's a drummer, a keyboardist, and a vocalist who yells a lot. So for replacing MC Ride, the group's frontman, I'm thinking the Dovahkiin from Skyrim, because of his shout powers.
Sure.
Or her shout powers.
His what? What'd you say?
Or her shout powers.
Or her shout. Right. I'm sorry. Their shout powers. Thank you, Leo. For the drummer, I'm thinking it's got to be Donkey Kong, right?
Yeah.
oh
it
yeah,
does.
for sure.
And for the keyboardist, let's go with one of the spiders from Limbo, because they just have really long fingers. I don't know. Maybe they can play piano well. That wouldn't be good, because they can only play like 8 keys total, and then they'd have to do weird shit with their body. But fuck it, I'm gonna go with one of those weird spiders from Limbo.
So, what's the name of this group? Is it just Death Grips?
Yeah, it's just Death Grips 2.
Death Grips 2.
: life grips.
Exactly.
So, I think my band would be fronted by Kiryu from, I think I'm pronouncing that right, from Yakuza, the Yakuza series, because I don't know if you all have played the karaoke minigame in that, but he rips it like he's a fucking hell of a performer.
Are you talking about I can't remember his name.
Majima?
Majima, yeah.
No, the other one.
Kiryu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kiryu. Kiryu. I'm gonna
Sure.
stop trying to pronounce that because it's probably not working out.
I won't judge you hard for it.
Yeah. He would be the singer of my group because if he killed it. My guitar player would.
The law. Classic. Kiryu.
My guitar player would be Ellie from The Last of Us, because in The Last of Us 2 trailers, she had a lot of like pretty cool Julian Baker vibes going on, that kind of like emo singer-songwriter thing going on.
Definitely. All my friends
I think
are
mixing her like really, stripped down acoustic vibe with Kiryu's very, theatrical kind of nature of his performance. I think that would be really interesting. Of course, I would get Knuckles, the Echidna, the game industry's
dead. Talk about on brand.
favorite Rastafarian to play the steel drum, because the steel drum, underutilized instrument in music. I don't hear that enough. The steel drum, very good instrument, and I'm not thinking of too many other Rastafarians in video games aside from Knuckles right now. I guess the DJ from Jet Set Radio, but I don't think DJing's gonna work out in my band. And then on drums, I'm gonna say, who's the guy from Half-Life?
Gordon Freeman.
Gordon Freeman. Because
The
if you
G-Man?
see him,
G.
yeah. But like, I'm gonna do kind of a Slipknot thing where he's playing a keg instead of standard drums, so he's hitting it with his crowbar.
Yeah, I was going
You
to
know
say,
what I'm
is he using the crowbar?
So really, they're a very experimental group tying together, like popular Japanese karaoke songs, stripped down singer-songwriter, reggae, and new metal. That's right. And their name is going to be Death Grips 3.
Oh. Good luck, AJ. You're fucked.
Wait, what did he say?
Their name is
Death
Death
Grips
Grips
3.
3.
Oh, my audio cut out at that exact second.
Yeah,
big deal.
they are more experimental than the original Death Grips, which I didn't think was possible.
3 times more.
That's right. That's how numbers work. Haley, what's your band?
Okay, so I had some time to think about this. So I think I have a good trio. I'm going for a trio here.
Okay.
So KK Slider from Animal Crossing on guitar.
Nice.
Sure.
Hot
'Cause
shit.
you know that guy can play guitar. What was the game you were saying, AJ, where the guy with his missing legs was drumming on his knees?
Oh,
He's on
Call
on
of Duty Black Ops 2.
Yeah, he's on drums.
Is he using his legs
Oh,
as
that
a
was-
drum?
Yep, exactly.
That was an obvious one. Ah.
That's
Yeah.
a callback
Damn.
to about 40 minutes ago.
And
Oh,
then-
that's so good.
And Adam Jensen on vocals.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so they'll be
Is this-
called.
Is he augmented?
Is he augmented? Yeah, so is he whispering? It's like a weird ASMR experience.
No, it's full
Yeah,
on
it's- oh.
screeching.
He doesn't have like the yin yang twins thing going on.
No, I want him to go kind of like. I want him to get experimental, just do noises people have never heard before.
Word.
Screaming.
So just like his
Okay.
voice acting from the game.
Exactly.
So Haley, what's the name of your band?
Carry 3.
Carrie?
Carry 3.
Oh, I get it. It's another
Yeah, there you
callback to
go.
the augmentation.
Took a minute.
Oh, okay.
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Big
There
full
we go.
circle. The wheels are turning.
And I think we might just have a band.
Emma, what's your supergroup?
Wow, great band.
I think. Am I the only one left?
No, Leo hasn't gone either.
Okay. Well, I'll go since I'm already talking. So
Fair. Fair.
sorry. I want to start a J-pop group,
Okay. I'm on
I
board.
like it already.
and I've been playing nothing but Overwatch for the past couple of months. So I
Okay.
want to take my sweet, sweet Japanese boys, my brothers.
Oh.
They're not my brothers, but they're brothers, Hanzo and Genji, and I'm going to force them. Because I'm going to be the producer. They hate each other, but they're going to make me some money. So
Okay.
we're going to be
So
in a
they're gonna-
J-pop group.
So they're going to be like idols.
Yeah, they're going to be idols. So they'll just dance, and they'll have some other more talented Japanese boys sing over them. And we'll tour the entire world.
Mhm.
And we're going to be called.
So wait, are you in
proud
the
of me
band
now,
too?
Dad? Because,
She's the
Yeah,
producer.
she's the producer.
Wait, what's the name of this band?
Are you proud of me now, Dad? Because they're both a disgrace to their family, which I identify with. So I feel like, "Are you proud of me now, Dad?" would sell. It would hit hard with the millennials, I think.
Yeah,
Nice.
definitely.
That's a big
Do
get.
any of y'all listen to J-pop regularly or unironically?
I have before. I'm not into it at the moment, but I have.
I have. This is unrelated to the podcast. I'm sorry. I just want to take us off the rails for just 1 second. Is Baby Metal a J-pop band or are they a J-metal band?
Yo, baby
I-
metal's their own genre, and it's the best genre of all time.
What is the genre?
Baby metal.
Like they're like idols, right? Like the girls.
Maybe not in like the traditional sense.
Uh huh.
From what I know of them, I don't really listen to a lot of J-pop, but I think they're just their own thing.
Mhm.
Honestly.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Just wanted to pose that to the.
I have another question to do
Okay.
with those Genji and Hanzo. Who remembers in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World where they do the battle of the bands with those two guys and
yeah.
then the dragons come out?
Oh yeah, that would definitely happen.
Yeah, that was what your band would look like, right? That's kind of what I pictured.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's some good shit right there.
Oh yeah.
Leo, what is your supergroup? Oh wait. Oh wait, never mind. You said the name of it. It was "Are You Proud of Me Now, Dad?" Right?
Yes.
Okay. Leo, what's your supergroup?
So we've got May from Night in the Woods on bass.
Oh, good choice.
She's not like an amazing bass player, but her heart's in it, and I think that's what matters as far as the band I'm building here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys beat VVVVV, but at the end, everybody just hops on stage and starts playing in a band, just like everybody you rescued from your ship. And so probably grab the synth player from that, because the soundtrack is very chiptune and good in that game. And I assume it's that
What
synth
is
player
the
playing.
game?
VVVVV?
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
I've never even heard of this.
It's some good shit.
It's really good, yeah. I would have Apple Diap from the Black Eyed Peas from the Herb Sims in the City on drums. And Rap with a Rap on vocals.
Oh,
There, I was
classic.
waiting for him to show up.
Yeah.
Sure. What is the
Forgot
name?
about Parappa.
Leo's Gamer Team. Leo's Gamer Squad. 2017.
All of those words.
Oh. All right.
The name kind of
this
starts
was,
over in the middle of it.
Yup, that's still the name.
Yeah.
This was a long one. We have Death Grips 2 from AJ, Death Grips 3 from Blake, me, Carrie 3 from Haley, Are You Proud of Me Now, Dad from Emma, and Leo's Gamer Team Squad. Was it team or squad?
Both.
It was team first and then squad afterwards.
It was Leo's Gamer Team, Leo's Gamer Squad 2017.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Leo's Gamer Team, Leo's Gamer Squad 2017.
Yeah.
I think my vote goes with Haley for Carrie 3 with the veteran on drums. I think it's important that we continue to support our veterans and help them with job opportunities such as that. Also, am very into kind of, experimental vocal stuff. Like, I think Adam Jensen could be really interesting there. And I don't remember the other musicians, but I feel like that's a good enough base for me to be on board with that band.
KK Slider, man.
That's right.
Hitting the guitar.
That's right.
I think I would vote for Are You Proud of Me Now, Dad? Not only does the name of the band resonate with me, but I would really like to hear those two Shimada brothers jamming out. I think that would be some good sounds
yeah.
coming out of that.
If I was buying a ticket to one of these shows, I would have to agree that it would almost certainly be Are You Proud of Me Now, Dad? And so that's where
All
my
right.
vote's going.
So that's 2 for Emma, 1
I would
for
have to go
Haley,
Death
0
Grips
the
3
rest.
just because I kind of like the Death Grips now, and I'm sure 3 times better. They'd be like, great.
Well, Leo, you have to remember that the final chapter of the trilogy is almost always disappointing. I mean, you're taking Return of the Jedi over the Empire Strikes
But they have a
Back
steel
that
drum.
is Death Grips 2 here.
But
I
AJ,
may actually
Death
have an
Grips
opinion in real
3.
life anyway.
Oh, Leo.
I think the meat and potatoes of this argument, though, is Death Grips 3 has a steel drum. Music's most
Yeah.
underutilized instrument.
And a crowbar. Music's
And
second
a
most-
crowbar. You're mixing Slipknot with Toots and the Maytals. What more do you need? Emma, it comes down to you. Who's your vote for?
Man, I think I'm gonna have to go with Haley's.
Ah,
'Cause as
that
soon as she
means we
said-
have another tie.
Yeah. 'Cause
Good
as soon as
lord.
she said herbs, my heart was in it, and then as soon as she said Adam Jensen, it just exploded. I have to.
Absolutely.
Throw KK
So-
Slider in there, and that's an experience on stage,
Oh, yeah.
and I have to see it. I have to be there.
So right now we have a tie between Carrie 3, Haley's supergroup, and Are You Proud of Me Now, Dad? Which I can't say without laughing. Which I think is a question most anyone in the game industry constantly asks their dad. Definitely the game press. So we have a tie between those two, and I guess, how did we figure this out last time?
We
What was
didn't.
the
We
dumbass
just...
thing we did?
I think we tried voting again, and then realized.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
wait.
figured out who the motherfucker was
Yeah.
that didn't vote for either of them, and then forced
So,
them to pick
It was
a different
yeah,
one.
Leo voted for Death Grips 3. So Leo, if you had to pick between Carrie 3 and Are You Proud of Me Now, Dad, who would you pick?
Carry 3.
Carrie 3. There you go. Another one to Haley.
You're submitting the world
Thank
to
you, Leo.
more of not only Adam Jensen's voice, but Adam Jensen's voice singing. I cannot condone the actions of this podcast.
He'd do more of
Haley,
like a
what's
rap
your-
rock thing.
Yeah, he could
think.
mix in a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah. He
can't
could do
even-
that like
He can't even talk and make it sound good.
he
That
he
was
could
so
do that.
genuine. Your distaste, right?
If
He
you
could do
beat
that, like-
all
Even
3
talk.
games on the hardest difficulty, you get a secret ending cutscene where he sings like an angel.
Oh.
Here's real.
I would, he
That's
could
what I
do
was
that like
referencing.
he could do that cool like beatboxing thing that Jonathan Davis did for that one Korn song. You know?
Have you guys heard Michael Madsen talk recently?
No,
Like
no,
current Michael Madsen?
no. I haven't called him up to hear him talk.
I heard him speak at an event last week. This is the only reason I know this, but his fucking voice is literally the sound of gravel. It's absurd. It's the most ridiculous voice I've ever heard in my entire life.
Haley, what's your question?
Okay, my question. So I have my answer ready because this one might take a little bit of thinking, so you might need a second to think about it. So, if you were to take a fighter from a bunch of different fighting games, like whatever ones you could think of, and then take one fighter from each fighting game and put them in your own fighting game.
Oh Jesus!
What? Yeah, I know. Yep.
All right,
Hang it with
I'm
me.
writing this on my wall, so keep going.
Yeah. What? Who'd be in your fighting game, and what would the name of the fighting game be?
This is a word problem.
It
Yeah,
is.
this is like
Take some thought. So shall I go with mine
So-
first, so you kind of get a sense?
yes, definitely.
Sure, yeah.
All right, Street Fighter, Chun-Li, Mortal Kombat, Katana, Injustice, Gods Among Us, Batgirl, Super Smash Bros, Zelda, King of Fighters, King, Sonic the Fighters, Amy, obviously, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, the best fighting game possibly ever made, Fat Princess, The Simpsons Wrestling,
Oh Jesus!
Lisa,
Yes, the standout.
Okay, Tekken, Nina Williams, Killer Instinct, Sadira, and Arms, that girl who's made of ramen.
Yo,
Mimi, I think.
my fucking girl.
Yeah. So, if you notice a trend,
Hmm.
lots of ladies, this would be League of Ladies.
Okay,
Ooh,
Yeah,
I've
all
come
ladies.
up with mine. If you guys are ready to hear this shit.
I'm ready.
sure, yeah.
Okay, so from Super Smash Bros, I'm gonna take Link. From Soul Calibur 2, I'm gonna take Link. From Super Smash Bros Melee, I'm gonna take Young Link. And from Super Smash Bros Brawl, I'm gonna take Toon Link. And it's called A Link Between Worlds.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Oh.
You just blew mine, which I had an hour to prepare out of the water.
Oh, that's so good. Fuck. Shut it down. Oh man. Okay.
I'm coming for heads. I come knocking for heads.
So I am going to do Blanca from Street Fighter. Okay.
Alright,
That's the big green guy, right? Yeah.
I think so.
The big green guy, Blanca. I'm gonna do Goku from Dragon Ball Z Budokai.
Nice.
I'm going to do Carmen Electra from Def Jam Fight for New York.
Yeah.
Ooh, what a fucking deep cut there.
Thank you. And then I'm going to do the pink Yoshi from Super Smash Bros. On the Nintendo 64.
This is the pink one?
Yeah, just the pink one. And then I'm going to do...
Anyone from Sonic the Fighters?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Tails
Nice.
from Sonic the Fighters. And the name of the game is Death Grips 3.
Nice.
I see.
What was the reasoning behind that name?
I was quickly running out of material.
Are you guys familiar with the game Mugen?
Yep.
No.
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 Mugen is a fighting game where there are basically thousands of characters.
Like every
And
like anime character ever, basically.
Oh wow, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, it's
Mugen?
open source. Everybody's adding characters. Some of them are insanely overpowered. Some of them make no sense at all. And I'm going to take all my characters from that because there's thousands. So I'm going to take Stewie Griffin from Mugen. And I'm going to take the Minion Pig from Angry Birds from Mugen. And Slender Man from Mugen. And the Death Star from Mugen. And Jontron from Mugen.
Whoa!
And there's a school
whoa.
bus in Mugen I'm going to take as well. Let's get Deadpool in there for some comic relief. Frieza from Mugen. And Skeletor from Mugen.
And the name of your
gonna be
game.
I'm looking.
Leo's Great Game by Leo.
2017.
My Great
Grade
Game
6.
.exe. That's what I'm going to call it.
V2.
Oh my god. Emma, what's your fighting game?
I feel like nothing is gonna be able to compare to everyone else's, but the only
I don't know. I
play-
kind of phoned mine in.
I don't play a lot of fighting games, but the only one that I had played recently is Super Smash Brothers for the 3DS, and I'm staring at one of the characters now, so it would just be all Kirby's. So what was that, 5 or 6 Kirby's? But just regular Kirby. No Kirby with, like, Link's powers, or Kirby with, like, Fox McCloud, or, you know, Meta Knight, or anybody cool. It's just regular, plain, vanilla Kirby. And it's... I can't decide on a name, but I think it's either No Fun Allowed or Well-Rounded.
Ooh, well-rounded's
Well-rounded is
good.
a good one. You could also call
So
it
that's-
This Game Sucks. 'Cause-
That is true.
Oh, whoa!
Shots fired.
No, I
What
mean, like,
Kirby
no,
means.
no, because Kirby's power is he sucks people up.
Oh.
Oh.
Not like the
Oh, I
idea was
thought you were
bad.
being a jerk.
No, like, that's what Kirby does.
Damn.
Like, I was when she said that, like, none of the powers, I was picturing, like, you know, because the thing Kirby does is he sucks someone up and then absorbs their powers, but if it's all Kirby, they're just going to be, like, sucking each other for infinity,
But no powers, though.
but no powers.
I like how we all went from to ah.
I was like, why did
All in
that elicit
unison.
such a big reaction? That was a bad joke.
You know, I think my vote's got to go to Link Between Worlds. Like, off the cuff, AJ, that was super clever.
That was a good
That
bit.
was.
Yeah.
I think mine's Mugen. That shit would just, you know, just take a little bit of Mugen and make it your own. Plus the ones you chose were so good. I don't know if I could spend a whole day trying to choose a team, it wouldn't be as good as the ones you just chose in 5 seconds. So
Oh,
I think you got the vote for me there, Leo.
thank you.
AJ, what about you?
I'm going to vote for mine. I'm going to do it.
Leo, what about you?
Have I ever won one?
I don't think so.
Then I'm
Yeah,
going to vote for myself.
Yeah, Leo.
Emma,
that's fair.
comes down to you.
I'm gonna go with Link.
Link Between
Oh.
Worlds.
Yep, that
There
one
we
was
go.
really good.
All right, so that rounds out all of our questions. And now we have to pick the winner for the week.
Can we do a quick refresher for all the questions?
Of course.
Awesome.
Just to recap, AJ and myself are currently the only ones with points on the board, each with a point apiece. And I just wanted to ask a quick question. We can deliberate it here on air. Since Emma, I don't imagine, will be returning to our show, at least not weekly. If I was her, I probably would never want to return to this shit show.
It was that bad.
If Emma's question were to win, would we allow her to choose who she wants to give the point to?
Nope, we're forming a championship league. All points will remain on the board forever and all eternity.
She should be able to break tiebreakers, though.
Are there do we have ties right now?
No, but like if there is one.
We'll call
Emma,
it.
what do you think should happen?
So you cut out for like a little bit when you were explaining that.
I think what he's
okay.
asking is if we decide your question was the best, do you want to keep your point and be celebrated in the halls
yes.
of Game Query Infamy,
Yes.
or would you
Yeah,
like to?
once a year we could
Yeah.
have a Game Query show where all of the guests have to compete against each other.
That would be great. I'm gonna keep.
Okay.
If I win,
Let's
I'm
do that.
keeping it.
There you go.
Okay, sounds good. So, AJ started us off with the worst celebrity cameo in a game, and we chose our special guest, Emma, who was horribly turned down by the Black Eyed Peas in Herb's Sims in the City, which we found has haunted her for her entire life. Leo asked, if we could augment our body with any of Adam Jensen from the Deus Ex series augmentations, which one will we choose? And I took the W for that one with carrying capacity 3, so I could carry multiple things at a time. And then our guest Emma asked, which 2 video game characters do we think we should have lived together in kind of an odd couple situation? AJ got that one with GLaDOS and Delilah from Firewatch, where they just yell back and forth at each other and no one ever sees them. And then I asked, if we were to start a video game band, who would be in it and what would the name be? And Haley, with a wonderful callback to my great carrying capacity 3 answer, said her band would be called Carry 3, and it would feature our boy Legs from Black Ops 2 on drums, Adam Jensen on vocals, and then KK Slider on guitar. And then Haley asked, if we were to make our own fighting game, who would the characters be and what would the name be? And AJ took the win with a gang of links in a game called A Link Between Worlds.
I really want to play that game.
Exactly, yes. So
There is a
I
game
will go
called
ahead.
A Link Between Worlds, and it's very good.
That's true,
Just
yeah.
throw that out there.
I will go ahead and say my favorite answer tonight was, or my favorite question tonight was Leo's body augment question.
Thank you.
So whoever wants to,
I'm actually thinking about
My
this.
pleasure.
This was a good one. There was a lot of good stuff in here. I think based on the variety of answers we got, I think the best discussion we had was the band one.
thank you.
I liked that one. Oh, wait, no, it was Blake. Never mind.
No. You can't do that, you fucker. Haley, what do you think?
I think this is tough. I think it's close to Emma's or Blake's for me. I liked the sitcom, discussions we had, and I liked thinking about bands. I thought that was really fun. Come back to me.
You got to pick one.
Come back to me.
Okay,
Give me like
Leo.
30 more seconds.
Leo,
and I'll know.
what about you?
The Odd Couple one, probably.
Odd couple? Okay. So that's a vote for Leo, myself, and Emma. Haley, we're coming back to you. Have you made a choice yet?
I think the bands. I think your question,
The
Blake.
band?
I like that one.
All right, and Emma, it all comes down to you. What was the best question of the night?
I was gonna vote for myself,
Do it.
but yeah, I'm gonna vote for myself.
So wait, okay, so that is 2 for myself and 2 for Emma, which if I remember our own stupid rules right, we just cut the points in half, right?
Oh, yeah, we do half points. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that means at the end of today's episode, the points on the board are AJ with 1 point, myself with 1.5 points, and special guest Emma Kidwell with 0.5 point. And maybe at some point down the line, we'll have Emma back to fight to the death, with whichever guests we dupe onto being on this show later.
To
Cool.
keep
well,
that 0.5 point.
I
yeah,
will.
that's right.
I'm gonna put it on my resume.
Don't forget it.
Haley, what have you been up to these days? Where do people follow you on Twitter, read your writing, etc., etc.?
You can find me on Twitter at
I said
Emma
Haley.
Kidwell. Oh wow.
Emma,
I'm just gonna talk over everybody.
she
I'm the
wants to
guest. Screw it.
No,
Emma
by
can
all
go
means.
first.
Emma, go first. You're
I
our
keep-
special guest.
You keep cutting out, so it's like
Oh, I'm
just
sorry.
going to
Yeah, I
speak
didn't
over
hear it either.
everybody.
Sorry, Emma,
I have
since you're
witnesses.
so eager, tell us what you do, where people can play your games, where they can follow you on Twitter, etc.
I'm just a bad writer that tweets dumb things at Emma Kidwell on Twitter, and my games are on mkid.itch.io.
And you also just put out something on Waypoint.
That
was very good, if you want to plug that as well.
Yeah, I wrote about that those really interesting remarks that JonTron made about things that he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Nice.
I mostly just talked about how Japan isn't a model society, and you should read it because it's pretty fine. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it was a really good article, and that is on Waypoint. Leo, where are you? What are you doing? Where are people following you on Twitter?
Go to gadafk.com. That's where you're gonna go to. You're gonna find Games Are Dumb and for Kids. Okay, right there is a YouTube channel that I own and operate. From there, you're gonna find all sorts of fun and funny videos that are gonna give you a jump start, a perk up in your day.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, right on.
Don't follow me on Twitter.
Okay, fair enough. AJ, what are you doing? Where can people follow you? You can't say.
Yeah,
what
no,
you're doing
don't worry about
professionally,
me.
can
Instead,
you?
I would like you to watch The Leftovers, currently airing on HBO, season 3, the final season. There's only 8 episodes. It's maybe the best TV show of all time, and I feel like nobody watches it. So just go check out The Leftovers. Don't follow me on Twitter.
Haley, what about you?
Well, you can follow me on Twitter. You don't have to avoid that. I'm Haleyfax, HALEYFAX, and I write for Twinfinite.
Awesome. Have you had anything go up recently that you were particularly proud of?
There was some divisive
No.
Overwatch content that I bounced off hard because you were talking shit about my boy.
Lucio.
Mm.
Listen, I put Lucio Ball number 2. I
Lucio
was
Ball's
giving
number
Lucio some credit.
1.
It's up there, but it ain't number 1 for
It's
me.
the shit.
And then I see my voice connection is very low. I'm not sure anyone can hear me right now. But,
Nope.
You can find, whatever.
Oh, wait, Blake was
I'm back. You can find me on, shut up. You can find me on Twitter at Metallica is rad. In case you forget my Twitter handle, just think to yourself, what is Metallica? They're rad. And, I don't know. I pretend I'm a writer, but I haven't published anything in a while, so don't worry about any of that crap.
And tweet at
Help get
tweet
Rascal
at
rated.
We Rate Dogs.
Plug
Oh
that.
yeah.
Plug that, Blake.
That's right. Yeah.
Plug Rascal.
Yeah. I guess that is the content I'm putting out is pictures of my dog on Twitter. I'm really pushing to get We Rate Dogs, popular Twitter channel, to rate Rascal. I believe he'll rate very highly.
What if they
not
do and
the
they're just
highest
like
in the
0?
channel's history.
Fuck you.
I will dox We Rate Dogs.
You'd have to put him down.
That's right. Cool. Well, that has been Game Query, the internet's fucking dumbest show. For Leo, myself, our special guest Emma, AJ, and Haley, I'm Blake. Good night.
You're only Blake for us. It's a strange way
Yeah,
to end
what?
there.
You're supposed to say, thanks for watching that. I'm Blake. See ya.
And remember, I'm Blake.